What up? What up? What up, peoples? Where we at? Doing a mic check. What's up? Mic check. Mic check on YouTube. I see IG. I mean, X. I know it may be a delay, but anywho. My mic good, Rudy? All right. I'm just gonna wait for a couple more people to get on the feed. Anybody else? I'm gonna make sure everybody mic is good. Are we good? Are we good? All right, so let's get this thing started. You come on late. If I curse you out, don't get mad at me, B. But then again, I don't care. Who cares? So, y'all see the title up there, right? Even though I may go off just a little bit. Don't worry about it. I'll bring it back on course. So do me a favor, share this out right now. Share it out. Let's have this conversation. So, I'm trying to be very careful about what I'm saying, y'all. So bear with me, okay? Because I know we touchy, emotional Black people. So we're gonna have some fun, y'all. Hey, listen, brother Rudy, please come on the feed, brother. All these people asking me these questions, please come on the feed, brother. Act like it's a football game or something like that. You know what I mean? Get involved in it. You know what I mean? Like, get involved, brother. So let's get this thing started, y'all. So y'all see that up there? So I want y'all to do me a favor. I want everybody to timestamp this. It's February 2nd, 2025. February 2nd, 2025. So any of these mores that y'all see on social media, I'll bring this up after I talk about this. Ask them in more details. Where did you get that information from? It's okay. So I know how, I'm going to share something with you. Ask them who brought this subject up. Because you know how these so-called Moors are, right? You know how they are. They like to watch your videos and never say, yo, brother, well, I did get it from Brother Sabir. Like, he did break that down. So February 2nd, 2025. Okay? Pay attention. So how many of y'all heard about this right there? How many of y'all heard about that? Let's go. Stan, what up? Let's go. Let's have some fun.
Hurry, step right up. See the sun show in town for only 50 cents. Step right up. Hurry, before the show begins.
Hurry up, y'all, before the show begins.
My friends, stand in line, get your tickets. I hope you will attend. It'll only cost you 50 cents to see what life has done to those like you and me. See the man with the broken heart, you'll see that he is sad.
Damn, but we're the three-ring circus.
He hurts so bad, so bad, so bad. See the girl who has lost the only love she ever had.
Come on, y'all, share it out. Let's go. Remember this day.
There's got to be no sadder show to see. No doubt about it, satisfaction's guaranteed. So let the sideshow begin. Hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make it right. Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make it right.
This is a damn. But our people hit three-ring
See
circus.
the man who's been crying for a million years. So many tears.
1867, 1960.
So many tears. See the girl who's collected broken hearts for souvenirs. It's more exciting than a one-man band.
Come on, baby.
The saddest little show in all the land. So let the sideshow begin. Hurry, step right in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make it right. Let the sideshow begin.
Three-ring circus, baby.
Hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make it right.
No, sir, brother. That's, no, sir. That's not stylistics, brother.
So
That's blue magic. Blue magic, brother Rudy. Come on, man.
Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make it right.
Sideshow begin. Blue magic right here.
Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make it.
We got more. Y'all want to hear some more? Oh, we ain't done. We just warming up. We not done. We not done, y'all. Come on, we just warming up. The link is up. We just warming up. So hit the link, y'all. Come on and tell me. Hit me up, man. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Where y'all at? I was talking to Phil yesterday. Phil Valentine yesterday, and it was so dope, right? Oh, you forgot about Blue Magic? How you gonna forget about Blue Magic, brother? Come on, family. So let me give a shout out to KRS-One's the whole Temple Hip Hop Squad. Let me tell you, yesterday I guess to the event. I was talking to Phil Valentine before we go. The link is up there if anybody wants to join me. That was Blue Magic, y'all. Sideshow. So I was on my way to go to the event yesterday, right? I was on my way to the event with KRS-One yesterday. So the crazy thing was, what's up, brother Stan? I was on my way to the event. So I was on the phone with Phil Valentine yesterday. And on my way there, Phil was like, yo, he want to pick my brain on the 16th. So the 16th, y'all, is going to be on YouTube. But it was weird because Phil said, I just want to know, how do you do it? I swear to God, this is what Phil Valentine said to me yesterday. He said, I just want to know, how do you do it? And he told me he was disappointed in the Moors. This is what he told me yesterday. He was so disappointed. This is why he don't speak on the Moors like he used to, because he said he was so disappointed about a lot of stuff with the Moors. But he said the way you be doing it is it's amazing. But you got to do pictorials, right? As I was talking to Phil, I said, yeah, I'm working on that right now. I'm working on it, but it's a lot to this, brother.
It's a process, man, and it takes more than one person, bro. You appreciate it.
It's like as I'm talking to Phil, he's disappointed in the Moors movement, the misleading, the lying, like all the stuff that he's sharing with me. And I'm like, damn, as I'm riding there, like, and he's telling me like the hell of a job that I was doing. And I'm like, yeah, but damn, dude, like, I'm like, yo, so he wants to
don't pay bills.
Yo, it really don't. So I'm on the 16th. So I just want to pick your brain on the 16th, right? And I don't know how much I'm gonna give up on here, because when I was on my way to the event, KRS-One changed. Every time I with Chris, he changed my perspective on so much shit, dude. I swear. Listen, family. I'm like, yo, I be giving up too much free information. So it was weird. So I go into the event yesterday, right? It was in LA on Santa Monica Boulevard. And when I'm going into the event, I come in. Simone was like, in Time, shout out to Time. They said, Sabir, please, no recording today, okay? Like I said, because what it is, when you sit, because KRS-One was already speaking. And, I have to respect that, because it was like, because they're recording, and what I do for people, when I give free shit out to people, y'all don't give a fudge. Y'all don't care. You just eat it up, copy what I say, and wait for somebody else to repeat what I'm saying, and then pay them. So when I go in, I'm sitting there with Simone. The whole time I'm in there with Simone. And I'm sitting with Simone, and she's dumb to fuck. I'm listening to KRS-One while he's in the other room. Now, mind you, he don't know I'm there yet. I sat in the room for probably an hour with Simone. An hour with Simone, his wife. If y'all don't know who Simone is, nigga, who the hell is Simone? Simone is KRS-One's wife.
Yeah, right.
And I'm in the room with her, right? And we're talking about the tour overseas. And she said, "Oh, you going to come?" So I said, "Yeah, I'm working on it. I got to get a couple thousand. You know what I mean?" So I'm working on it. So I'm sitting, and as I'm sitting with Simone, I'm telling her about J.E. Rogers. So mind you, I'm going to show you what I had. Y'all already saw it, right? So my brother Rob came there. Shout out to Rob. Rob came there too, right? He came all the way from, I forgot where he came from, but it was a long ride. So
what's up, Rob?
On one of these places he came from, I forgot. But anyway, I'm sitting there with Simone, and I'm showing her this book, right? J.A. Rogers' book. And I'm showing her pictures as KRS-One is in the other room. So KRS-One said, people are stupid. Are people stupid? I said, damn. I said, if I call people stupid, Simone, they would get mad at me. This is what I said. I said, they would call me, you down on our people? And she said, this is exactly what Simone said. She said, our people are stupid.
Can't make it up. Stop beating around the bush. Get straight to the.
She said, our people are stupid. And when she said that to me, I said, damn. She said, you mean to tell me, like, real rap, this is exactly what Simone did, his wife, right? Come on the feed, Rob. So as I'm there, Simone bought, like, I think it was 10 or 20 of these books online for $4.95. I swear to God, this is what she did, right? She said, you mean to tell me, Sabir, that I can sit back and buy those books for $4.95, and you will buy a magazine for $30 or $40 like this, This is exactly what she said to me. Now, this is a magazine that was $30, $40. She said, you mean to tell me, right, that I can buy a book for $4.95? Go on Amazon. I'm sitting there as she's going through the Amazon and buy. I said, I usually buy the books and give them away. That's what I told her. I buy the books and give them away. Right. So as I'm sitting there with Simone, I'm showing her stuff and banging her, boom. And she said, oh my God, you got to come with us. She said, you got to come with us. So KRS-One is in the other room. He's talking. He don't even know I'm in the room yet. So I didn't want to, to draw the attention from what he was talking about, because I did some crazy stuff. My brother Rob was there. So as I'm sitting there, I said, take my picture right here. Look what's in my lap. You see what's next to me? You see what's right there? So she didn't even know about Barnum and Bailey, like straight up. She didn't even know about this history, right? So mind you, they've been in there for a minute. So I'm in here. I said, I'm going to stir this joint up. I'm going to stir it up. Because when you woke, you catch certain things, right? So yeah. And I'm explaining to Simone about why I have that with me. Most people don't understand. There was one Mexican lady, when I put it on, she did like this. Like, it was so funny. She was bending over. It was hilarious, bro. Right? And as I'm sitting here with that, I'm giving Simone the history. And it was crazy that my brother Rob was captured. Hold on, I'm going to just show you me sitting in there. I swear to God, I waited for it was over. I can't make this up. I waited to actually, and Chris didn't even know it was me. KRS-One didn't even know it was me. There it is. That's one, right? I know niggas ain't got the balls that I got to do what you do. I know. I got it. So I'm sitting there. Hold up. That ain't even, hold up.
Yo.
So the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm going to show you something. This crazy. Rob is, he going to come on here in a minute. He'll tell you. So the whole time I'm sitting here, that's me. The whole time, right? Let me show you. Bear with me. So
that's crazy.
That's me. They go KRS-One right there. That's me. He still didn't know it was me. As Rob. He still didn't know it was me. Right? As I'm moving around, I'm going to show you again. Just let y'all see. He didn't know it was me the whole time I was in there. Like Mondo knew, Simone knew, Time knew. Most of the brothers from the Temple Hip Hop knew. That's me again. You see KRS-One right there. So the whole time I'm in here, right? There was one brother. You see the brother right here recording me. And I'm gonna show you. I can't make this up. So I didn't even know my man Rob was taking pictures in here. He was taking the pictures, right? That was so funny.
Right.
So I didn't know he was taking pictures of me while I was in there. So it was the brother right here. Let me see. The brother right here that you see, he had the camera on me as I was going, like moving around. So when I gets to KRS-One is spitting he was freestyling after the lecture. He was just randomly freestyling. So he turns around, he said, yeah, my man with the comb hat, and then I take it off. He said, that's Sabir Bey.
Yo.
I swear to God. And he was like you should have seen, as my brother, like, Rob, come on a feed for me. It was so funny. It was hell. It was hilarious. I swear to God, it was hilarious, right? So as Chris was spitting, he was spitting like freestyling. I swear to God, he was freestyling. And I think Rob got it on video. He got it on the video. It's live. And then when I took the hoodie off, right, he said, everybody knew it was me. Everybody knew except Chris, because he didn't know. So I said, I'm gonna get him. So I'm sitting in the back, chilling. Because I let everybody go. Like, everybody was getting pictures, right? So I'm sitting in the back. That picture, you see me sitting in the back, right? I'm waiting. And I'm sitting there waiting. I'm sitting there like, yo, it was hilarious as hell, dude. Y'all think if you see me pull up, you better understand me, B. So as I'm sitting there, like, and when he started spitting, he said, Sabir, babe, the fuck is that? So the whole time, and then I was in another room before that happened. I'm in the room, and this dude was eating. This is like a Latino. He was the MC, and he's eating, and he's looking at me like he started grinning. Right, he started grinning as he's eating his food because he didn't understand what the hell I was doing. And niggas be like, it was freaking. You would literally have to be in the building. If Rob come on his feet, Rob would tell you the vibe that was in there.
That's
Nobody
crazy.
said nothing crazy, stupid, bro, because it ain't happening. So what I was doing, because before I even went in the room, I was sharing this information with Simone. And this is what it is. It's like I know that I have so much information to give people, and I, and I respect when they say don't record everything because people don't appreciate nothing, big. So I'm not even gonna give y'all everything on his feed. So I
Nah,
took his whole like when Chris talks, it's like he's talking to me, like literally, like even though he may be talking to everybody in the room, but I'd be like, damn, dude. And then I was talking to Phil Valentine on my way there, and Phil said, yo, you got so much shit to share to people. He didn't curse, but he was just, and I'm like, ugh, I gotta hold back on a lot of things. So as I'm sitting there, I'm in the room, and the dude was eating, and every time he would eat, he would go up. Like I'm literally sitting across Rob. Rob is on my right hand side. The brother's on the other side of the table. So he's eating and he kept looking up. Right. And I'm like,
yeah, yeah. To make sure, like, yo, what the heck is what am I seeing? He was like, yeah,
it was priceless, bro. Like it was so, if you see me walk into it, believe me, I listen, could spark a whole conversation just by walking around like that.
yeah,
But,
yeah, yeah. Exactly.
but the history was Simone didn't know what that represented either. Karis One didn't know what that represented. But what I was doing, I was making a point, and that was us. And I said, Simone, you got to get this book. You got to get the book, The 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro by J.A.
Yeah, yeah,
Rogers. And she said, you mean to tell me that people would spend $40, $50 on a magazine, but not on this book? This is what she said to me. And I'm like, yes, this is the mentality of our people. And I'm sitting, she said, Sabir, you have to come with us. You got to come. You got to come. Like you got to come. You got to come. You got to come. I'm like, I'm going to try to work on it. You know what I mean? But it was so freaking funny to actually,
yeah. That's,
you know what I mean? To teach them something like from my experience. And this is what Phil wants to ask me. But let me see if I can pull this other document up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you um, what I showed Simone. And if anybody has this book, this is the book right here. J.A. Rogers' book.
yeah, that would spark a whole lot of conversation because I'm gonna be like, yo, dude, what you doing, yo? And then you would come out, yo, this your history. And then that would be like, yo, that would be like almost mind-boggling right there alone.
Simone damn near fell out when I showed her this. Not me just telling y'all stuff. I'm performing everything that I'm doing. I'm performing it. I'm showing it. No one else did that. No one else actually walked around like that.
Yeah, and living color, yeah,
None of them. Never. Because they be scared to death to do it. Because you don't know the history. If you are one who did it, please let me know and show me and see if you can stand on it. I'm standing there. I don't know these people. And it was a lot of our people in there, Latino people, and there was a whole lot of people at that lecture. And I'm sitting there and they coming out. Like I swear, bruh, when I tell you, the heads was like this, nigga. Like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing because he may be not a cuckoo. You know what I mean? He may be kind of cuckoo. No, Dave Chappelle didn't even do that. Dave Chappelle, that was a comedy skit. Y'all gotta understand the comedy. That was comedy. He was on a stage. He wasn't in public. It's different, people. That's the difference. It's a total difference. Believe me,
yeah, yeah.
it's a
Right, right.
total, it's a total difference. It's not the same. It's not the same. Oh, you talking about my G right here? You say Dave? Oh, you talking about my homie right here? Oh, you talking about him? Oh, you can't be around me and not know this information.
Big
Come
fact.
again?
Big fact.
You want to come again with it? I keep trying to tell you, whoever I'm around, you're going to get this knowledge. No matter which way you flip this, no matter which way, you cannot be around certain individuals and not have an impact on somebody to do something.
That
Okay?
part.
There was a difference what he did that compared to what I was just doing yesterday. Not on a stage, not on a stage, literally at a lecture. So when I walked in this joint, it was funny because I was gonna walk in with it on. Then I said, no, I'm not gonna walk in with it on. I'm just gonna explain it to Simone first so she can get it. Explain it to my brother Mondo so he can get it, and then I'll sit there and I'll explain it to KRS-One. And that's when you see me right there. Nigga, you crazy. Okay? So as I'm explaining this to Simone, right? The history to Simone about the hood, right? As I'm explaining this to her, I'm saying this is ours. It's ours. We were in Spain with it. And she was, like I said, she said people would spend $30, $40 on a magazine, but not on a $495 book.
Yeah, because that's black talk.
Hey, let me help you out.
See, we couldn't trace nothing back with just saying black. See, with Negro, you can almost kind of trace a little something back because that's like Spanish. You know what I mean? We can start understanding.
So when I'm here, it says today the descendant of these Spanish Negroes are quite bleached from mixing with their white neighbors. So when you study history, right, and you understand that they took this from you, you take it back through your knowledge. And you know the weird part, the one thing that Karras once said yesterday, he said the colonizers are suicidal. That's why you Negroes don't kill them or fight them. I'm gonna repeat that again. I swear to God, this is what he said. He said the colonizers are suicidal. Now, if a person is willing to die, would you really try to fight this nigga? Because he's gonna kill you too or something.
Right,
This
right.
is what he said to me. Like he said it to the crowd. He said they're suicidal. That's why black people say pray. We're just gonna pray for them. And that's the Christian thing in most of our people. We're gonna pray for them. Nigga, when you gonna pick up arms and fight these motherfuckers? Like I'm sitting here like laughing at this the whole time I'm listening to this lecture that he's speaking on yesterday. All this old black power, white supremacy stuff, niggas ain't ready to listen. These
Nah.
motherfuckers are these niggas ain't they listen unless you get a dude from the a dude from the hood, maybe, but you ain't busting them cats. You ain't busting them. You'll argue with me, but you would never argue with the European. So when he said that yesterday, I said, damn, he's kind of right with that. KRS-One was right. He said the colonizers are nigga. Don't ask me nothing about that. And I said, nigga, if you don't like, I said, nigga, get off the feed. You gonna ask me about a flight? What happened? And nigga, I don't care about no flight. Stay focused on what I'm saying. That's the problem. You don't like it? Get off the feed. Okay, I say nigga.
You say something about a fight? Did it, what?
Talking about the flight,
Oh,
whatever. I don't know what he's talking about, man. Stay
I
focused. If
thought
you
it
want to
said
talk,
fight. I thought it said fight, but anyway, it still don't make sense.
what's your opinion about the fight last night? I don't know. I don't watch that. How about the lecture that I was at last night with KRS-One with me walking in the room with the hoodie on? Ask me about that question. Ask me about that. Yeah, I'm over the fight, brother. I don't know what happened to the fight yesterday. Here you go, your emotions. No, this is my show. Don't ask me about something else when I'm telling you what you can do. Okay? And if you don't like it, you can exit 13 this mug. Okay? So, this is the weird part. As I'm sitting there, what's up, brother Marcus? This guy was on what a block. You see, what a black. But this is the key. As I'm in here yesterday, right? And I wanted to do this video when I came back yesterday. I swear to God, I wanted to do it when I came back in, but I was too tired when I came in yesterday. I said, I gotta wait till I'm, up in arms, like real rap, like I'm amped. So as
Yeah,
I'm
right,
sitting
right.
there, right? I'm sitting here and I'm like sitting in this room. This every time I see this is funny, bro. I swear to God. Every time I see me like this is funny as hell. So imagine about 70 people walking past you, looking at you like, what the hell?
Like scared to say something, but want to say something, but
Just imagine. I'm walking past, and you walking past me with this on my head, right? And I'm giving the history because you got to know history, people. You have to know real history. This is why some people don't want you to do nothing for y'all. Straight up. So let me show you why. Give me 1 second. As I was showing Simone 100 amazing facts about the Negro, right? Here it is right here. Bear with me. Right? Bam. Oh, I know. This is why nobody, that's why black folks are you a joke. And that's why he was talking about the colonizers. The colonizers are suicidal. You would never go against these motherfuckers. You are petrified. They stole your whole identity. They flipped your whole identity. That's in Spain. That would be in this. I think it's in this one. It may be in this one. 1 second. Let me see if it's in this one right here. I think it's in this one. If y'all have something to say,
yeah,
please feel free and come and talk to me. There it is.
they won't.
Hold up. Here it is. Darren, what's up, brother?
Hey, Severe, how you doing?
Here it is, right here. Which one you want to talk about? Which one? So the weird part is, as I'm sitting there showing Simone all of this history, right? I'm literally showing her that Negroes are scared to take this knowledge back, brother. They rather sit up and, whoa, the white man did it, and the white supremacists did it, and I'm going to tell you because the white man did it, and yeah, man. No, I'm a real dude who actually lived this for real, right? So let me show you this also. This is in Spain. How many of y'all saw this before? Oh, you thought it was, oh, no, 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 no. They took it from you. They took it from you. This is in Seville. So as I'm listening to KRS-One and as I'm sitting there, right? I'm sitting in there and I'm like adding on to the conversation. I swear to God, I'm adding on like it was so weird there. He's in the other room speaking. I'm in a total, I think I'm like 2 rooms over and only had like a couple of drapes to separate like a dining area, like a eating area, then a lecture area, and then there was another room that where we were sitting in, Simone, his wife and I, and everybody else was, walking back and forth. So I give KRS-One's books. It was this book, because he had this book on the screen. He had this book up there, but I gave him this book. I think it was this book, right? So I think these are the books I took with me. Yeah, I think it was these the books I took with me, right? But he had this book.
Okay,
He had
okay.
this. So as I'm up there, I'm listening to the conversation. Mind you, I'm still in the room. Wait for somebody to ask me a question about my hood. Right? I'm asking them. I wait for
Right.
to ask me, but at the same time, Simone was asking me all these questions. She said, Sabir, the books is only $4.95, 100 amazing facts about the Negro. Right? She said, how is it that people don't have these books, but you'll spend $30, $40 on a magazine? She said to me, on a lie. On a lie.
Mm,
And I was
mm.
tripped out, bro. Like, what are y'all really learning for Black History Month? Seriously. What are you really learning? So I'm telling her about even Abbas ibn Fanas. She didn't even know it was a Moor that flew. She didn't even know about the first Moor that can fly. She said, oh, yeah, I was taught about the Wright brothers, but I was never told
Yeah,
about
like
Abbas
most of it.
ibn Fanas. Most of us, right? Most of us was taught about about the Wright brothers.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
weren't taught about This brother right here. I told her that. And I told her they have a Maybach named after him. A Maybach. How many of y'all knew that? How many of y'all knew that a Moore was the first person to fly?
I haven't been taught about no Wright brothers either at all. Period. I ain't know about them either.
Really? Oh, but it was this brother right here. And you see this says to learn more.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me tell you what Simone said when she was talking about the magazines. Now, this book was $60 just for one page. I paid $60 for this book for one page. One page. This is how serious I am with this. One page in this book, which is that page right there, not online. So this is why I said I got to guard what I do very well, because I don't get paid from y'all. I got to guard what I do. So that right there, to learn more. Imagine me doing lectures on this and showing y'all. And this is what Phil Valentine said. Show slides, Sabir. So let me show you Abbas ibn Fanas. This is the bridge. Not that bridge. That's a new one. But you see his name, Ibn Fanas. So I don't make up stuff or pull stuff off of social media. I don't do that. That's me, right? I'm there in the flesh. And I bought this book for $60-something, right? Just for that one page. That's how serious I am. And this is what Phil said to me. And Phil said, you making me want to come back. He was disappointed in a lot of Moors, bro. Phil was like, Phil Valentine, family. Right. I'm on the phone with him yesterday, and he said on the 16th, I want to pick your brain. Like literally, like I'm on the phone with Phil on my way to the lecture. And Phil was like, you notice that's why Phil don't even talk about the Moors anymore. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to get too much into it. But I said, you know, Yassine was the same way, most deaf. When I was sitting with Yassine in Barcelona, we was in Spain at his house, right? And I'm sitting with him, and I can hear his disappointment in the Moors. I swear to God, I'm like, I can hear his disappointment. But what I always try to do is encourage people. And if I had thousands of dollars, man, you know how much shit I would get done?
Man, yeah.
Like
I can only imagine.
But the whole thing when Phil said put slides together, then I was like, then I gets to the lecture. Do you hear Karis want to say something? You'd be like, nigga, I know I got it. Good. I just sent out a book to my brother Warren that y'all will probably never see. I just sent him a book. I sent him a couple of books. So the crazy part is, like, I know who I send stuff to. Those people that support what I do send out stuff. Even though they can pay. It's like, yo, I just say, yes, just get it out. But I got to stop that too.
Yeah.
I'm a dude that's like that. But I do have to stop that. But as I'm sitting here and I'm, sitting with Simone and we going back and forth about this history, and I'm like, yo, Simone, we got to take this back through knowledge. But if I had literally had the finances to move around the way I want to, it'd be fire, bro.
Right.
But let's go back again.
Hey, speak into existence. Yeah.
As I'm showing Simone all of this information, and I'm telling her how all of these garbs come from us. It's us. It's us. Take it back, B. Stop letting these people scare you. Karis once said, stop trying to speak the language of the colonizer. He says, speak your slang. Karis one was telling the people to speak your slang. Niggas try to be speaking proper. I got to speak proper. No, nigga. Speak.
Right.
Speak your lingo. And it was funny to me because he said he only went to the 8th grade. How many times he got left down? But universities pay this man to go to a university and speak. I didn't even know he left in the 8th grade. I didn't even know that shit. I was like, damn, this nigga, like, what? You know what he said, though? That was so funny. He said, I would go to the library, right? And I would grab a bunch of books, a handful of books, and just sit at the table, he said. That's what he said. And I would learn everything that I needed to know. This is exactly what he said. I said, what? He wasn't telling me. I'm in the other room, mind you. I'm not in the room with him. He's telling them that. And what he said is that I go to the library and go gather all these books and sit down to learn philosophy, to learn history, to learn all these things. And as I'm listening to him, he said what they do is we rewire your brain to move a certain way. That was funny. And as I'm listening to him, I'm like, Simone, like it was so funny. It's like I was so like I wanted to go in there, but I didn't, because I know if I'm in the room, he's gonna say certain things. He goes, "Hey, Sabir, the more." Like I was like, "No, nah, I'm just sitting here and I'm gonna wait." He didn't even know I was there to the end. Niggas want to be in places to be known. Hey, I'm Captain Know-All. Hey, so I sat there, and as I'm listening to him, I'm tripping off of this. I'm tripping off the conversation that he had with people. And he was explaining, and it was weird. It was one part he spoke about the chimpanzee. He said he showed the definition of a chimpanzee, how intelligent they were, right? How people get upset when somebody call you a chimpanzee or whatever. He said, that's an African word, chimpanzee. And I'm listening to him. So I go in the room. I said, let me see what this nigga talking about. On the wall, it actually tell you how intelligent they are, right? But it's a whole story behind chimpanzee, which I could have told Karis one. I think I sent that to you, Warren. It's a story behind Tarzan. It's a whole story behind Tarzan. Got nothing to do with no European. It's a book. And I think I sent it out. I have that book. And it's by a Muslim. It was crazy. So that'd be another subject. So as I'm in the room, he's showing chimpanzee. Then he going into the word. He was talking about the word nigger. He said it's not Niger. It's called nigger. It's not Niger. It's nigger. And what it is, the European have to make you hate that word. Oh, we want to call ourselves nigga. It's called nigga. It's not Niger. It's called nigga, right? And I was like, then I said, wait a minute. And as he's breaking this down on the wall, I'm up there with him. That was the weird part. I'm literally up there with him as he's talking about all these things. And when again, I gave him the books. So as I'm in there, I'm going back and forth. Then I'm sitting back in the room with Simone, and I'm saying, Simone, here it is right here. That's me in Toledo, Spain. You see what that says? Judeo, right here, Toledo.
Yeah.
I'm in Toledo, Spain. But the weird part was right here, right? Peace. I'm gonna show you something. What was here? Let me show you what was in this particular spot, y'all. Give me 1 minute.
So it's a Toledo, Spain, as well as like, oh man, yeah, everything like over here is over there. That's crazy.
Yeah. And people say, well, it was named over here first. No, it was not. It was Toledo over there. Stop that. Well, these more stories, man. Stop it. So let me show you what was inside this Inquisition place right here. It's a lot more that I showed Simone. That what was in there.
Right. Okay.
But I was taking a picture at, that was right there in Toledo. And I sat there. And it was, again, listen, people, when I go to these places, I educate people on all of this stuff. The Klan, they have to make you hate these things when it's all of your history. This is your history that's not being told, right? And I'm sharing this with Simone as I'm sitting with her. I'm sharing this with Simone, and she's dumbnified. And again, she bought like 10. She literally bought 10, 100 amazing facts about the Negroes. And I used to go to my brother Yoel at the underground bookstore. He still has some, I believe. But I went there and I would buy a lot of books no matter where I go at. I would buy a lot of 100 amazing facts about the Negroes, right? And I would leave 1 or 2 there.
Right.
So she said, you mean to tell me these books is only $4.95, Sabir? She went on Amazon and she seen it. And bought 10 of them. I think it was 10 or 20 that she bought. 10 or 20 of them that she bought. And as I'm talking to her, I'm explaining this history to her. I know you're not getting this from nobody else, B. If you're getting it, you get it after I get off this feed that somebody will watch this video. That's why I have to be very careful about what I'm saying to y'all. But I'm doing things. I'm not talking to you. I'm doing them. Let me show you something else. Because somebody brought up something about the SWAT sticker. Hold up. I got to show you this too. I took this yesterday too, but I couldn't put it on. What up, sis? But I couldn't put this on. It couldn't fit into my pants. But that's me in LA. I'm right on Crenshaw with that motherfucking nigga. Y'all know what that's at. That's on Crenshaw. Nigga, what you in Crenshaw with that on? That's me. Oh, y'all think it's a game with me? I walked around Crenshaw the whole time with that on. It was an event. I believe it was an event going on that day. Was it an event that day that I wore that? Outside. So I can, if somebody said a skirt, I'd be like, why you got a noose on your neck, my nigga? See how that it's weird because I'm a comeback dude. If you say that, I'm gonna say, why you got a noose on your neck? Why you got a suit on? Because that's not African. But if you look up the PD people, you're gonna find that in South Africa. See, this is the type of this is the stuff that niggas run from. Look up the PD people. I'm gonna give you time to look up the PD people in South Africa. And then go into the images and watch what you see them have on.
Oh yeah, the PD people.
I'm African. I didn't even know about that. Go look it up. Look up the PD people in South Africa, and then get back. Make me out of a liar.
And it's crazy because they base a whole lot of movies off the PD people.
Yes, they do. This is why we don't have real history. I'm going to get into that. Don't worry about it. The PD people. Look them up. That's me. I'm in mother freaking LA. Whether you see that LeBron, I mean that's Kobe and his daughter. And if anybody knows Earl's Grill, that's exactly the wall I'm against. Earl's Grill in LA. You think nobody was walking around like that? But let me show you some more. When I do what I do, I spark conversations. Everything that I do, I spark conversations. Here I go again. I walked around the whole Jewish neighborhood like that. Look what's on my neck. I showed Simone that too. She was floored. I said, you know that symbol is in Cordoba, Spain. That's in Cordoba. That's all of us, brother. It's all of us. So this is me. And this is me. Right? Right there. Look what's on my neck. She said, oh my God. Simone thought I was crazy. She said, oh my God, Sabir. I said, yes. So I could spark the conversation and get it if we had the heart to do it. That's why I said y'all scared to go up against a European. See, I would ask the European, where's their green card at to be here? Difference. Where's the green card at to be here? Okay?
Man.
Y'all scared to say that. I got some more. So let's go. I'm going to take a quick break. I want y'all to share this out. To the show. Come on to the show. Hit the link.
Because you can't find a dang on citizen card.
Let's go, homie. Let me show you. I'm going to open this back up again for your latecomers. The feed is open for you. All right? Let's do it again. Let's do it one more again. Hold up. One more time for the latecomers. Anybody want to chime in?
I thought those was pretty cool, Sabir.
What?
The Barnum Bailey.
Oh, I'm going to give you the history on this mother freak. I told you to timestamp this because you know these Moors like to steal stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Clear.
Right up. Season show in town for only 50 cents. Step right up. Hurry, hurry. Before the show begins. My friends. Stand in line. Get your tickets. I hope you will attend. It'll only cost you 50 cents to see what life has done to those like you and me. See the man with the broken heart, you'll see that he is sad. He hurts so bad, so bad, so bad. See the girl who has lost the only love she ever had. There's got to be no sadder show to see. No doubt about it, satisfaction everybody's guaranteed. So let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make it right. Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make it right.
Come on, man. Blue Magic all day, boy. Y'all don't even get this. And you know what's funny? When I listen to this as you get older, because that was my mom and the music, you get older, you be like, nigga, this is a sad show to see.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. This song sounds totally different.
Totally different, don't it? When I was little, listening to that, my mom and them used to listen to it, I didn't understand what they was talking about. I said, damn, this Black History thing is the saddest show to see.
Yep.
Free Ring Circus. How many of y'all saw this before? Look at this. Looky here. They got fezzes on. Hold up. Algerian dancing girls. Look at this.
Yeah. To Mecca.
But look at this Mecca. Sells Brothers and Hassan Ben Ali's Moorish Caravan.
Okay.
Hold up. Caravan? Hold up. This is crazy. I said, wait a minute.
People
and
cannot
all of this, huh?
I said people cannot refute what you talk about because it's just too clear.
Yo, this is crazy, yo. And this is why I feel was like, you know, people like, nigga, you should be having a lot of money. I don't though, but I'm working on it. So listen up. I got a song for everything, baby. Let's get that Caravan of Love popping, y'all. Let's go.
Yo, that's throwback.
You see that right there, the Morris Caravan. Let's get the Caravan of Love popping, y'all.
Oh,
Are y'all ready? Now, mind you, none of this was prepared. It's like off the top. Straight up. You gotta be in tune, baby.
Are you ready for the time of your life? It's time to stand up and fight. It's all right. It's all
These niggas ain't ready to stand up and fight. These niggas ain't fighting nothing. They be like, no, nigga, colonizers are suicidal. We ain't fighting them motherfuckers.
right. Hand in hand, we'll take the caravan to the motherland.
Take the caravan to the motherland.
One by one, we're gonna stand with the pride.
They used to have message to these musics, man.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. From the highest mountain and valley low, we'll join together.
Who is this since y'all know music so well? Who this?
Hearts of gold. Now the children of the world can see.
Who this? Come on, where's my people at?
Want me to tell you? You want me to tell you?
Nah, brother, it's an Osley. But what Osley brother is it though? Which one?
You want me to say something?
Huh?
You want me to tell him?
Yeah, you can tell him.
It's Jasper. Isley Jasper.
Isley Jasper, baby. Isley Jasper. Niggas ain't taking no stand. You be like, no, I don't want to do that, brother. It's Black History, but I don't want to do that.
I'm your brother. I'm your brother. Don't you know?
You know the crazy part? They had to kill all of this, man. They killed real motherfucking music. They killed this, man. They was like, yo, this is empowering these people. So we're going to water down the whole damn history, brother.
Yes, they killed it.
They had killed the history. This is why we don't know anything about the Wild Moor. Let's go. Why do you think they don't know about this one? Barnum and Bailey, greatest show on earth, motherfucker. They said the greatest show on earth. But look, they got the Moor right there. Look at that. Look at the Moors. Look at that. Let me see if I can blow it up a little bit more. These cats don't be playing, bruh. They know the history. All of these was the Moors. Did y'all know about the wild Moors at Barnum and Bailey? How many of y'all knew?
I didn't.
Come on. This history is wild, bro. So as I'm sitting in there with Simone, like again, she didn't know what I was showing her. And I had to explain this to her. What was happening. Let me see if I can get I'm gonna do something real fast. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 second. I hope y'all share this out. Let's go. Let's see if we can have this conversation sparked for Black History Month. I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend. So if you got something to say, come on the feed. Stop typing. I'm going to block you. I'm going to be a buck with y'all. My patience is running low with you. Okay? 3047. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I might break up a little bit. I'm driving.
That's okay. I'm giving them an opportunity. See, at one time, since you would have to come out to a lecture, right? And you would actually have to be in a room with somebody and confront somebody face to face. They don't do that. Social media make people hide behind social media. They want to type, but it was a gossip column. They'd be on here all day. Give me 1 second. 3047. 3047. Give me 1 minute. 3047. I'm going to see if I can pull this up a little further so y'all can see this document. Give me 1 second. And how crazy this was. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Let's pull the other one up. Let me see if I can blow this up. He look like he wicked as hell. Look at that dude right there. That dude look wicked as hell, don't he? That nigga, he look wicked. So bear with me. But let's pull this up real fast. Do you see where it talks? See what the Moors look like? The Wild Moors Caravan. Why they called it the Wild Moors Caravan? Look at this. And it speaks about Algiers too. Oh, brother, the Moors ain't black, brother. The Moors are Arabs, brother. This is what cats who don't do their research will actually say. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, they are really playing our people ungodly. They playing us. And your black scholars are playing us also. So let me go back. Let me pull something else up with KRS-One, the book that he had. And y'all probably saw this book. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull a book up. And I'm going to show y'all what they teach y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull this other book up. There's a book called... Give me 1 minute if I can find this book. Who we got on the feed? We got somebody jumped on the feed. What's good? Where you tuning in from? You there? Peace. Are you there? I guess you don't want to say anything.
Yeah, my bad. My phone is slightly ass, but yeah, salute to the panel. Peace, power, love, and abundance.
So I'm gonna pull something up. I hope I still have it up here. I know I just put it up here, but it was a book that that they was talking about. I think I just had hold up. Wait a minute. Here it is. So this book, this is the funny thing. KRS-One pulled this book out yesterday. I can't make this up. And I don't know if y'all saw this book before. The Timetable of America, of African America. Y'all heard that? Now, you seen this book before? I'm gonna show y'all what they give y'all. Y'all saw this book before?
No, I haven't.
Let me show you how crazy this is. Bear with me. Now, as he pointed out some things in his book, look. Chronology of most important people. What makes they important people? And make this motherfucker up. But this is the crazy part. Hold up. This is the part that blew my mind. Hold up. This is the crazy part in this book. Now they'll actually promote this to all of you. So bear with me. Let me scroll down all the way to this page. Watch this and see if y'all can peep this. Give me 1 second. It's on page 11. I think it's started on page 11. Give me 1 second. Here it is. Page 11. Okay. Can you see it? Should I blow it up for y'all? Can y'all catch it? Do I got to read it for you? Look. General, history, education, law. Now, this says 1492, right? But then this said nothing about the Moor in here, right? I just want y'all to see how they hide the information from you. Now, this is in their book, right? But wait a minute. Why is the law and legal action part missing out? What happened? Hold up. Law, legal action part is missing. The Spanish part, right? Look, I can't make this up. It's not in here. Where's it at? They got Portugal, right? The cargo enslaved. Wait a minute. Do y'all see this? How crazy this is? This is in that book. This is what they giving these students, man, to read. And people going to go buy and spend probably $70 on a book like that. I'm just asking. You a teacher. You tell me, why is this missing right here? Why is the education part missing? Why is the law part missing in this particular book? Somebody help me. Wait a minute. This is more. Look, legal actions again. It's nothing in legal actions. Nothing about the Moors, right? Let's go all the way down. I can't make this up. Where is in this book? Somebody help me. Where's the history at in this book? Where's the history at? Can somebody help me out where the history at in this particular book that they actually selling to y'all? This is why nothing's getting done. Nothing's getting done because y'all don't want it to get done. It's too scary. Don't get mad at me. I'm just pointing out the obvious, right? But let me show you something in history. If you're really about history, how could you actually do stuff like this? Other people can write books and they talk about Spain, right? But why you didn't speak about this part? There were also Arabs in the Andalus in the southern part of Spain. The Arabs of Andalus was the first to be enslaved and taken to America after the defeat in 1492. Didn't that book just talk about all those things, but it never mentioned the Moors? Not at all. So is it Sabir or me? It's not Sabir. That's another book. That book is called The Unknown Arabs, this particular book. But they're going to sell you a book about the most important people, the people like they're going to give you this month, Barack Obama, Tyler Perry, Michelle Obama. Who else they going to give them this year? What are they teaching in school, sister? Who are they teaching about in school? Are they teaching this history before 1492? Am I the only one on the mic or something? Are we here? Are y'all hearing me?
Well, I'm here. I hear you.
Because I'm trying to figure this thing.
I'm here. I'm beside my son, and I'm asking him the same question. So, yeah.
Ask them, what are they teaching them in school, dude? Ask them. What are they teaching them in school? Ask them.
Yeah, what do they teach him? I want to know.
I would love to know.
Yeah.
But these are the people that they push in front of us. Bear with me. These are the people that they push in front of us. This is why people give up on y'all, man, because y'all ain't, man, I don't want to keep saying it's not worth a damn. People give up on y'all.
Yeah.
Because this is the wild part, because they look at it, right, and be like, what's the point? This is what I hear. This is not somebody making this up. This is what I hear from people. They be like, what's the point? The thing, brother, is that they got people to compromise. That is the key. They got y'all to compromise, B.
Yep.
This is really crazy. They will pay people like her $50,000 to come on a platform and lie to you. Listen up.
History, because Black history by definition is political.
That's right.
Because Black people by definition are political, right? Our history is political because every story of American greatness, every story of American exceptionalism you want to tell, here we are off to the corner. Say, how do you explain us?
That's right.
If all this is true, why are we here? If all this is true, how do you explain how you suppressed our rights for 350 years? How you bought and sold our ancestors? How you claim to be democratizing Europe, but denying violently democracy for Black people here. So we're the most inconvenient people to the story of American exceptionalism. Right. So they want to ban our history because we give lie, right? We reveal the lie of this country,
right? And
we are heroes of that story. So what the research shows is that when you teach Black children Black history, they do better academically.
Absolutely.
This is not shocking.
That's right. It's right.
Right? If you see yourself in the story, then you have a powerful sense of who you are. Yeah. And I know, I mean, this is why they ban our history, because once I got a little taste of Black history, I became incorrigible as a student. I was challenging everything, right? I would go up in social studies like, where are we? Why aren't you talking about this? What about this, right? And so all of a sudden, you don't just accept the narrative that they give you and you start to challenge it. Right. And you start to have an understanding. So because of this class I took at 15 years old with a Black educator named Mr. Ray Down, where he introduced me to Before the Mayflower by Lerone Bennett, sure. And the year 1619, I became the child who would go on to create 1619 Project.
Wow.
If I don't get that class, I don't.
And this is the crazy part. We're clapping for what? What are we clapping for? What did she really truly say? I'm gonna be real with y'all. What did she really say? Because if you read Lerone Bennett's book, right? If y'all read Lerone Bennett's book, and if I was in the room, I would say, sister, point out what was before 1500s. What was in Lerone Bennett's book? What did he say? Right?
I mean, not what you sent me, I'm still going through because I have to transfer it to my computer. But I'm still confused about how she relates that to what she's discussing.
Exactly. But they say pretty words, man. That's what, yeah, they say pretty words to people, and you fall for it. They got titles.
Because you sent 1619.
I sent it to you, right? The book.
And I'm looking through it. I'm like, okay.
Now,
is she Creole?
Short book. You have to really. People don't want to take their time to like just read a couple of pages a day and digest. Read a couple of pages a day, digest. Like you have to discipline yourself.
Yeah, you have to dissect and digest.
And this is the weird part. Like this is Lerone Bennett's book right there. That's what it says, right in his book. That's Lerone Bennett's book.
Hey, quick question, Sabir. Is she just? I don't want to say mulatto, but is she Creole or is she? You know,
I don't know what she is, brother. Y'all can probably Google her. I don't know what that is. She's a sister. This is what the problem is. We talking about rather they Creole. It's a sister. Point blank. Period. Don't get caught up in the is she Creole this and Creole that? No, she's a sister. Period.
hey, sometimes that beige.
Huh?
That beige supremacy comes into effect sometimes. No.
It ain't got nothing to do.
No, I'm just talking shit. I was just trying to figure out which she was. You know,
our people can be the darkest of the darkest and the worst of the worst, nigga. I don't give a damn. I don't get caught up in complexion like that. It's a sister. You follow me? Period. My point is that again, like Harris said at the lecture. He said the colonizers are suicidal. That's why you niggas don't fight back, and these niggas tell you to go pray. I'm gonna pray on it. That's what happens. Everything is imagery. When I was speaking to Phil Valentine yesterday on my way to the lecture, he said, Sabir, like your mind, like this is before even I put the phone on speaker with Karen. Like I said, Karen got to hear this shit, like because he said your mind. It's like everything has to be pictorial. It has to be pictures so you can see the images, right? This is what Phil said. Because he said our people's attention spans are very short. This is what Phil said. Our people's attention spans are short. And I said, damn, right? I thought about it. But when I was in Alabama, I'm going to show y'all something. what they give y'all, because y'all attention spans are very, very short. I was in Alabama, right? This is what they give you. That was in Alabama. I said, nigga, this can't be. And they got waves in their hair. I said, this can't be real. That's in Alabama. Pray. Don't worry about it. Just pray. Let me show you another one when I was in Alabama. Remember, I told you image is everything, right? I was in Alabama and they had a busload of children, right? And it was our children. And this is what they was walking through. I cannot make this up. They were walking through this motherfucker right here. That's what they was walking through. Image. They want to keep this image in your head as an inferior person. I'm not inferior of no one. This is what they had the kids walking through. And I had to stop the children. I literally stopped them. When they was great walked, I said, ho. No, you don't want that. Like, you should have saw the teachers, though. It was so funny. You should have. Now, these kids came from a lot of different places. This is in Alabama. And the children was coming in from different places, and the buses was on the opposite side of this. So I'm looking, I said, where y'all from? They said, we came from California. One camp, I forgot how many buses that was there. And I'm like, nah, don't walk through that. No. And actually, the 16th Street Baptist Church was right across the street from there. I went over there too. Right? So as I'm
right across
What is
from the church.
supposed to be?
huh?
What is that supposed to be?
You don't know what that is? Oh, let me help you
No.
out. Oh, you don't know what that is? Oh, let me help you. You didn't see the imagery. I told you everything is image. You want to see this?
But that's a crazy image.
Hold up. You don't know this part? You don't know that part right there?
Oh Lord.
You don't
What
see
is
that?
going on?
This is in Alabama.
That's crazy.
The dog attacking the brother. He's holding. Now I'm gonna show you where they got that from. Bear with me. Now you see the plaque,
I mean,
right?
I get the context of what they're doing, but they didn't need to put
They
it.
don't need to do that. But that's why the pray part was there.
Where you say that was at? Where that's at?
Alabama.
Damn.
Right. M is right.
So I'm gonna show you something. Right?
People are so sick in the head because they got to look at that nonsense every day.
So I'm gonna tell you the story, right? So if anybody's from Alabama, you know what I'm going to say, right? So that was near before they took the march. So it's plaques on the ground. There was a meeting place right here before they did the march. That's where that's at. When Martin Luther King and them did the march. So there was a meeting spot right there. That's where they were at. They had to meet right there. And across the street is where the church was bombed at with the girls. I took a picture in front of that too. Right? So I'm telling the students, now the teacher's looking at me. And I said, nah, babe, we don't need that imagery. We don't need that. We don't. Hold up. I said, we don't need that image. That's what I told them. We don't need that image. But let me show you something. You see that? Remember I told you about that law part that's missing out of these books? The other book? You see this?
I see it.
You want to see this? What did I just show you? That's the image. Keep them niggas exactly where they at. This is what you saw in the park. And I said, do y'all know how much money it takes to do a monument?
Exactly.
And who was probably behind the monument? That's what you see. Right there.
Who on that? I can't even see that picture. Who is that?
Right here?
Yeah.
I just showed you the picture. It's just a regular picture of a brother getting attacked by a dog.
I thought you were saying the person that created that. I'm about to say.
No, this is this picture. It's right here. I'm going to read it to you. Right? And the plaque is right there. The plaque is there. That's the picture.
Oh, got you. Okay.
A civil rights protest inspired by Martin Luther King.
Inspired.
Took place in many cities in North and South in 1963, led to violence. In the photograph above, a police dog are being used against a black demonstrator in Birmingham, Alabama, where I was at. In Birmingham is where you saw me at. I was in Birmingham. That's a whole park. I said, damn. This is where we at with the history be. That's where we at. But yet, Sabir go to these places, but you don't appreciate it because I go there and I'm there and I'm going to stir it up. So I'm telling the children, don't walk through this, John, because this is the weird part. Like everything, it's like it's stuck. It's like I'm gonna give you an example. You know how the last thing you seen before you go to sleep, you dream about sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Even my son, when my son got killed, I couldn't go look at my son's body. You know why? Because I didn't want that in my head.
Yeah.
I didn't want it in my, because I would actually, because I see my son before he left me, before he got killed, right? But I could not see him while he was there. But I want y'all to say image is everything. And I'm watching this. So when you see me do things, it's about image. It's like I'm showing you, and I'm going to take everything back from them. But not that. Not that. Right? But they understand it. So pray. Not a problem. This is why Kara's once said yesterday, the colonizers are suicidal. That's why they just tell y'all to pray. Just pray. Don't worry about it. Jesus is going to help you.
That's true. That's true.
This is crazy.
And that's behind what? Where that is that in behind something, or that's just the
No, this is in the park. Literally in the park. It's like, okay, so the plaque would be, that plaque would be on, well, I'm on my right side. It would be where he's at, that guy. So the plaque would be this way. Okay. So I don't know if you can see, it's buses behind the plaque. So it's like they carved the whole rock. And like, do you understand how much this costs to do something like this?
That's why I'm like, I'm really sitting here like, wow.
They really are doing this, B.
Psychological damage.
This is why you heard my boy say when I was in Alabama, he said when I was going in these stores, he said he went in his car and got his gun. I swear to God. And it was weird. He said, yo, Sabir, he said you in the graveyard. He called Alabama a graveyard, straight up. When I went in the store, I'm in there talking about the Moors in Alabama, Birmingham. I was in Birmingham. I was all up and down in Alabama. And I go in the store and I'm sitting in his coffee shop and he ran in his car and got his gun. I knew what he did. He didn't tell me, but I knew what he did. And I'm sitting here like, nigga, I could care less, bro. Like, what's up? You know what I mean? But the truth, and it was our people that was running from me. My people was running from me. They was like, I would say, you know, you're not Negro, black, and colored. These motherfuckers said, pew. They ran. So don't tell me about white supremacy, brother. I live this life for real. And I'm going to do it until the day I go. But if I show you stuff like this, if I say, let's go down, right? If I say, let's go here, the Carter G. Woodson statue, let's go take the visit right here.
If I say, let's go here.
Somebody got a feedback. You got to turn your mic off.
Right here. Somebody got a feedback. You got to turn your mic off.
Okay, fam, I'm going to block you because I just told you to mute your mic.
Okay, fam, block you because I just told you to mute your mic.
So this is Carter G. Woodson's statue, monument. But we don't take the children. Yo, fam, somebody got feedback on their John, man. Okay, somebody must want to who the hell is on here with this feedback? So we wouldn't want to take children here at Carter G. Woodson's monument. We don't want to do this. We don't want to take our children here to sit and see. Like if somebody was to really pay my way to get there again, I would do a video down here. And I would love to bring students here to Carter G. Woodson's statue. Because he didn't start Black History Month. He started Negro Week. That's what he started. Negro Week. Not Black History Month. That's what he started. But you don't want to hear about this, though, because it's not the white supremacists or the white man doing it. You know what I mean? That's why. That's Carter G. Woodson. So let me show you his books that you will actually see his books. And this is what, again, Chris be making me want to change my perspective on a lot of y'all people, bro. It's not even worth it. It's not. This is Carter G. Woodson's book. Look, how many of y'all have these books? These is his books. The Negro in Our History. Hold on, let's pull that one out. This is in the back of his monument, right? This is the Negro in Our History by Carter G. Don't get the cheap one, y'all, because it ain't gonna have all the pages in it. If you get the one at 500 pages, you're shooting yourself short. It's about 800 and something pages in this book. 800 and something pages in here, right? So that's in the back of Carter G. Woodson monument. Let me show you the other side of his monument. Bear with me. That's the other side. These are his books. How many books y'all have of Carter G. Woodson? Let me know. How many books do y'all have of him for Black History Month? How many books do you have of Carter G. Woodson? Think about it. I could do this wintertime, no matter what time. You follow me? I could do it if we want to get it popping. We can. So listen, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna put my information up here, y'all. If you would love to say, let's get the lecture popping or support, let's go. Let's go here. I'm gonna take a quick break. All right, and we'll be right back for a couple of more minutes. Just a couple of more minutes, y'all. I want y'all to share it out. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Where's my music at? Be right back. I'll be right
Battery 50%.
back.
1492, you came upon these shores. 700 years, educated by the Moors. 17th century, genocide in the gun. Middle passage blessed to market the Africans. You came upon the shores, 700 years, educated by the Moors. 17th century, genocide in the gun. Middle passage blessed to market the Africans.
Shout out to my brother Son One for this one. Son One for this one. You ain't gonna find us online, baby, so don't try. It ain't gonna happen.
You came upon the shores, 700 years, educated by the Moors.
So, y'all ready? So let's go. Don't forget to like, share, show your love. This is in Philadelphia, sis. Look what this plaque says. but they keep their monuments up. I can't make this up, man.
1492 to 1992.
This is
Charismatic and charismatic leader navigator. Oh boy.
but you don't
American.
know about Ibn Battuta, but you know about
Where is
him.
that at?
This is in Delaware Avenue in Philadelphia. In Philly,
Oh,
this is in Philly. You can look it up on Columbus Boulevard. But the weird part is, niggas was walking past this. I said, "Yo, It was. If you look behind, there's a lot of stuff they put down in there, right? I'm sitting here like these niggas are walking past, and they're not actually finding out what the hell happened. Like this is weird,
exactly.
yo.
And you see, they said charismatic leader navigator.
I said,
Whoa.
hold up.
The American 500 Corporation. Uh-oh.
That's crazy. But we know history, right? We know history, right? This is weird. Columbus.
That's
Like,
insane.
in this book, it even speaks about the Moors. But you at the 1619 project don't talk about the Moors, or that other document don't talk about the Moors. They don't talk. Really? Boy, these black leaders is somebody just mentioned the elders too. Y'all need to call these elders out, bro. Y'all really need to call these elders out. Whatever elder that y'all believe in, whatever.
Remember, they can only go to slavery. That's it. They can't go nowhere else.
You need to call
and then they go the American version that they think is the American version.
That's crazy. But
they're stuck in limbo.
Yep.
I don't know.
Hey, you doing your thing out there in Long Beach, right?
I'm not doing.
I mean,
nothing.
I know you're from Philly. I know you're from Philly, but I know you.
I'm not doing no classes yet. We working on something to do a class in. I think it's supposed to be Cal State Long Beach. I don't even know yet. So
that would be dope.
We're working on it. You know, I got a lot of. We're going to go on tour. I'm going to go on this European tour with KRS-One in March. So I got to get a couple of $1,000 up. So KRS-One is going to go to Morocco, Portugal. I told him I'll meet them in Portugal though, God willing, in March.
Okay.
So speaking of Portugal, this is another book that we can have this conversation while we're here. Maybe we get these lectures popping. I get the finances because I don't think nobody gonna drop a couple thousand in my lap. It appears to be right Spanish or Portuguese who coined the term Negro as an adjective meaning black. Now, I told you I was in Portugal, right? And I went to a museum that was in Portugal too. Karen and I went to a museum. My brother Michael Collier. Michael.
Hey, brother, I'll be very brief. My wife and I were driving. I just want you to say to us clearly who the Moors were. Were they the first blacks? Who were the Moors?
The Moors were anybody that's called themselves African American, black, or Negro. There's no such thing. There is no such thing as black people. They didn't come into the 1500s. That's a Anglo-Saxon word.
Oh, okay.
So everybody who called themselves black, they are Moors. Period. Before the 1500s.
Okay. Well, the more the merrier. That's what I say.
No doubt. Let me know what time the show going to pop off, Mike. I'm doing it live, so let me know what day you want me to come on the show.
Oh, I want you to come the following Monday, not tomorrow, but on the 10th.
On the 10th. Okay, sound good.
Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. I'm write it down to make sure you're there. I'm excited. Thank you, brother.
Peace. How you doing? How you doing, wifey?
We love you, brother.
Love you too.
Appreciate you.
No doubt. Peace. All right, Mike. Peace. Damn, boy, I tell you, I pick up the phone. That was Michael Collier, my comedian brother. We doing this show on the 10th. So this is the weird part. I keep trying to tell you, it's touching people. Y'all don't get it. It's touching.
Nah.
French time now.
Huh?
Who are you? They better figure it out.
They don't get it. When I get on Mike's show, it's going to be kind of crazy again. Yo, that's going to be wild, bro. Like, that's going to be, them niggas going to be like, what the hell? So, let me share this a little bit more with y'all. Don't forget to hit the tip button if y'all want to tip right there. Zelly, PayPal, Chime. It works. It do work. I think the link works. So, let me move forward. The link do work. Let me show you something when I was in Portugal so y'all can understand before the 1500s. Okay, this is in Portugal, 1147. The conquest of Lisbon from the Moors, because there was no such thing as black people at that time. This was in a museum in 1147. Somebody talk to me for a minute. See, they skipped over all of this. They skipped over all of this.
It's
They
like
have
they're afraid, even like
no. It's your
investigate.
listen. Your paycheck determines the amount of truth you're willing to tell. That's the problem.
I'm talking
That's
about these people ain't got a paycheck. What's their excuse?
I don't know. Well, this is the thing. You know what it is? I believe it's fear. And again, if you truly don't know who you are, if you really don't know who you are, sister, come on, man. It's like it's fear. It's fear. That's all it is. And I'm gonna show you the museum I was in. Y'all can look it up for yourself. Or do I have to write it down for y'all too? That's the museum I was in Portugal.
Okay. And you know what knocks me too is when you stood in front of the Washington D.C. Human Rights Building.
Oh,
And
you talking about
the
this?
direction of policies the country has put out, and they have that section of what it says right in the quotation. I wonder how they're what direction that building goes now. Now that
Hold
they
up.
have certain policies in place.
You talking about this building? You talking about this building when I was in DC? That building.
Yes, I was sitting here in my rocket chair, like, yep.
That building. That building right there. Y'all didn't see that building when you was in DC? I keep touching. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere.
I know these human rights, but they know these black rights.
This is what black people run from, bro. Like I'm gonna run, brother. I don't know, brother. We gonna let the LGBTQ look. This says. Let's read this real quick. It's the Human Rights Campaign envision a world, right, where lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, LGBTQ people are ensured equality and embraced as a full member of what society, at home and at work, in every community.
Wow.
And you know what's so funny? I can't even knock them.
Yep, that's what I said.
Listen, do what you need to do with these Negroes. Do what you need to do with these Negroes, because it's fine. They're not fighting nothing. They scared. They're gonna tell you go pray and go to church and give you all your money to the pastor because he's waiting for he got a conversation with Jesus or God. He got that conversation, so you're gonna give your tithes to them. Give your tithes to them. How much tithes they gave to the church today? Wonder. I just wonder. Is everybody all right? So don't forget, did anybody go to the tip jar
yet? They talking about, they want them to give. It was one video where the guy said they can't give to the homeless because it
can't give to the homeless.
It'll make them homeless. Yep.
Are you? Nah, that ain't really.
Racking up. Yep. And people sit back and say anything. I think that's what they doing now. Like, let's see if they paying attention. Let's just say anything.
Wow. Well, let me give y'all human rights. This is a human rights lawyer, y'all. I don't even know about these so-called black. I'm still trying to find a human rights black attorney. I really am. She's from Palestine, but she's a professor at Rutgers. Right here. Somebody please go get me a human rights lawyer. And then Google a human rights lawyer. Watch what pops up. It's going to be African. It's going to be a civil rights lawyer. She's a human rights attorney, and she's a professor of African Studies, program criminal justice at Rutgers University. Damn.
And these are not the people that people go and talk to, especially the people that with police, terrorism. It's crazy. Like children being shot. You would think they will hire human rights attorney.
Listen, let me tell you something. If you got any receipts, please come to this cipher because I'm going to get off here because I don't need to be on here long. So bear with me. Let me show y'all some more in history that they don't tell y'all. And again, you could pick any of these topics that I'm talking about and let's set a lecture up straight up, and I can walk you through it. It's funny as hell. So let me show you something else, which they don't tell you. right? And I know I'm giving up too much information because I'm getting text messages right about now saying stop. So I got to walk around it. So let me show you something else. If you read this book, it wasn't black people. I keep trying to tell you that. There's the Moors that was on the ship. Anton, Juan, and Hernando, 3 Negro sailors that made the first voyage around the world with the Magellan in 1519. There you go. So what book would you find that in? Y'all keep going back to the Negro part. You keep going back. Because real information or real conversation y'all truly don't want to have. You cannot blame this white man for nothing. Blame yourself.
Yep.
Blame the black scholars. And I know, send them out to Kaba, send it out to Smalls. Y'all can get mad all you want. Send it out to them too. Let's have a conversation and find out. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's coming to the head. It's coming. Believe me. It's definitely coming.
Oh,
okay?
Yes.
And you can't stop it. You can't stop it.
You said Kaba and Smalls?
Yeah, you can send it to both of them. At least Smalls is getting it though. I love my brother Smalls, but Smalls is definitely getting it. But he gotta play that game up with certain stuff with y'all, you know.
Facts.
I mean, I understand because the thing is that, you know, you don't. Give me 1 second. You don't get finance behind this type of stuff. And I'm gonna show you another book that I told Simone to get also. I told her to get Nature Knows No Color Line. I told her to pick this one up. She said, well, who is this? I said, that's Queen Charlotte. Queen Charlotte. This is my beat up version. So I told her there's a Netflix special so all of y'all can actually have your children sit. I don't know because they got the gay stuff inside this movie, this documentary too. I'm gonna tell you something. There's always these Europeans. We pick up, you know, it's weird that we pick up everything that the European do, like the doggy style. You know, that's European dog. Nigga, that we had Kama Sutra. We didn't do the doggy style, nigga, but that's how dogs hump each other. We had Kama Sutra.
They got a couple of books. That's crazy. You run that up.
Think about it. So, I told you, Karis, once we should speak our slang. European.
Man.
So listen, I'm gonna show you the movie, Queen Charlotte. You ready? Let's go with Queen Charlotte.
It would be that brown. But I did.
This is Queen Charlotte in the front of the book. I showed Simone this. That's Queen Charlotte.
She is very brown.
I did say she had more blood, Ma'am.
You did not say she would be that brown.
But I did say she had more blood.
Very brown.
Oh, that's Queen Charlotte.
Thoughts?
And you know the funny part is they leave certain stuff up for y'all for a while. And y'all still didn't watch that movie. That thing been up there for months, almost a year. And all the other movies, they did the films on Netflix, they be taken down. But for some reason, that stayed up there because they know you're not going to look at it. Because they know who you are. They know that you're the Moor. They said brown, not black. Think about it. Oh, man.
You need to put that talk radio show in the morning. Like, this stuff that y'all can movies.
You know, I'm going to open up. I'm going to actually tell Mike to play that some kind of way. We're going to figure this thing out. But let me go to my Latino family. Listen to this, brother. Listen up. Y'all ready?
I remember when I first discovered what black was, and then people kept calling people black. I remember like black, oh, he's black, oh, she's black. I'm like, black? They're not black, they're brown. They're dark brown. That don't make no sense.
Damn, let's say that again.
Being proud.
I remember when I first discovered what black was, and then people kept calling people black. I remember like black, oh, he's black, oh, she's black. I'm like, black? They're not black, they're brown. They're dark brown. That don't make no sense.
Oh my God.
Being proud of my African roots is something that I don't take lightly and I embrace because it's part of who I am.
Nosotros queremos un mundo que decimos que tenemos un latino unidos, pero con el mismo tiempo tenemos que terminar la discriminación entre nosotros los latinos.
Estamos como estamos porque somos racistas entre nosotros mismos, entre nuestra propia gente. ¿Sabes qué? No nos apoyamos.
I always feel like I'm never
Latina enough because of my skin color, because of my hair.
I would just hear my family be like, oh, don't go out with somebody that's dark skinned, que no salga con un negro. Arregla la raza.
Dark skin in the Latino community isn't considered beautiful.
We've been colonized so poorly that we want to identify with being white so much, not all of us, but many of us, that we look down on dark skin.
Tú como negro latino tienes dos problemas. Primero, eres negro, te discriminan por negro. Y segundo, eres latino y te discriminan por latino. Eso es doble minoría.
I remember when I was a kid, I looked at myself in the mirror. Yo dije, está nada.
You know what's funny? So these things, people, that I'm presenting to you, is called learned behavior. And what it is with our people, we co-sign the learned behavior. There is no black people. There are none. This is black. This is the weird part. So it's a learned behavior. So they have to keep you in that state of inferiority, man. And this is what Carter G. Woodson was saying. And this is why they will promote and push everything pertaining to black or slavery. You know, I have a, where's my dictionary? I have a Latino dictionary. Let me see if I can find it. Let me help you out. So, if you really read, right, the history, right, let me help you out. They don't show you this. Which one of them have a book like this, even down to Tariq Nasheed and them? Which one? So once you understand the connection, and even if you open up the book, you'll find the history in the book. So these people that look like you and I, you might as well call them colonizers too. But they're not suicidal. The black ones are not suicidal. These Europeans are definitely suicidal. These niggas will do whatever and will keep the lie going. And they will put up so much money to keep the lie going.
Yep.
So
No, that's a fact.
I'm gonna be buck with you. If you sit back and watch, shout out to Marlon. Marlon Wayne said this. He said it on Breakfast Club, and y'all probably went over your heads. He said one thing about these people, these Europe white people, they will back their people. They will pay for the lie. They would, even if they got grudges against each other, they'd be like, "Nigga, what's up? What you need? Okay, we're gonna keep this. We got to keep the niggas there." But once you understand Ferdinand and Isabella, you know they joined forces just to get rid of the Moors. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all don't know that history? Oh,
they're very loyal. They're loyal to each other.
Yes, no doubt. So what
In
they
the
had to do,
yes, sir. In the face of
it doesn't
yeah.
matter if they disliked each other. They joined forces to get rid of you Moors. Oh, they said we're going to join forces to get rid of these Negroes. We got to get rid of the Moors, B. And never have them speak of the Moors. Never. They join forces. While we sit back here bickering and arguing over what? Nothing. So this is why you don't see me fighting with these cats, because I understand it. They bickering and they can find the weakest person and they will finance the weakest person to go against another person. But I got something for y'all. You ready? I'm gonna tell you the type of person. I like this dude right here. Pay attention. I like him. This is me all day. Him. I like this guy. Listen up.
10 signs that you're not easy to manipulate. You have high levels of intuition. Let's go. Number 1, out of nowhere, you detect intentions. If someone is being insincere or hiding something, you detect it in 5 milliseconds, even if they're being nice. Number 2, you have strong reactions without reasons. Sometimes you feel drawn to or repelled by people and situations without even knowing why. And most of the time, those feelings you're having are spot on. Number 3, you have deja vu a lot. You often feel like I've been here before or that you've lived the present moment previously. Pay attention to that. Number 4, you often hear yourself saying something is off and it ain't the refrigerator. You can tell when someone's energy's off or the situation ain't right, even when everybody else is calm. Number 5, you feel emotions. You pick up on other people's feelings even before they tell you about them. Number 6, you make accurate predictions. People may even call you clairvoyant because you'll have thoughts or dreams that later turn out to be true. Number 7, gut decisions. Before you make a move, it takes more than logic. You have to trust your instincts too. Number 8, certain situations are draining for you. Crowded places, for example, can drain you because you're highly attuned to the emotional vibes around you.
So true.
Number 9, magic solutions. Solutions to huge issues will come to you out of nowhere, even when you're not actively thinking about the problem. And number 10, You get laser focused on subtle cues like body language and tone of voice that other people may not be paying attention to. Nonverbal communication, period. Here are 10 signs that you're not easy to manipulate. You have high levels of intuition. Let's go. Number 1, out of nowhere, you detect intentions. If someone is being insincere or hiding something, you detect it in 5 milliseconds, even if they're being nice. Number 2, you have strong reactions without reasons. Sometimes you feel drawn to or repelled by people in situations without even knowing why. And most of the time, those feelings you're having are spot on. Number 3, you have deja vu a lot. You often feel like I've been here before or that you've lived the present moment previously. Pay attention to that. Number 4, you often hear yourself saying, something is off, and it ain't the refrigerator. You can tell when someone's energy's off or the situation ain't right, even when everybody else is calm. Number 5, you feel emotions. You pick up on other people's feelings even before they tell you about them. Number 6, you make accurate predictions. People may even call you clairvoyant because you'll have thoughts or dreams that later turn out to be true. Number 7, gut decisions. Before you make a move, it takes more than logic. You have to trust your instincts too. Number 8, certain situations are draining for you. Crowded places, for example, can drain you because you're highly attuned to the emotional vibes around you. Number 9, magic solutions. Solutions to huge issues will come to you out of nowhere, even when you're not actively thinking about the problem. And number 10, you get laser focused on subtle cues like body language and tone of voice that other people may not be paying attention to. Nonverbal communication, period. Here are 10 signs that you're not easy to manipulate.
Let's see if I can tell our people. Like, I just gave y'all a full-fledged damn lecture. Let's see how many. Nobody went yet. Let's see how many people. Like yesterday, this is why Karis won. Simone said, don't record, because there were people that was coming in that was paying. So if this is a lecture, people, I need y'all to do me a favor right now. Go support. The information is right there. Let me see if you donate, because they had to pay yesterday for them to come in. So let's see if y'all pay. Let's see how many sincere people, okay, that would actually pay right now, because lectures be like $60-$70, I think it is. And let's see. So I'm going to go to a quick commercial, and I'll be right back, and we're going to see. Okay, we're going to see. We're going to rock this thing out, because I am ready to go. This is why I'd rather just do my Zooms, because sometimes it's not even worth it. So let's see if it's truly worth it. Let's go, New Edition.
Group that's been around for more than
Let's go. Let's see by the time this song is over.
And now a legendary group that's been around for more than 3 decades, performing their new hit single, This One For Me and You. New Edition.
You're like a melody that never goes away. You're the sweetest thing, an easy song to sing. You're like a work of art, so priceless to me. A timeless beauty from the movie screen that never ever seems to fade. So baby, put that glass down and turn the music up. It's like these words was written just for the two of us. Do you remember that day in September when we fell in love? This one's for me and you, so let the record play. I love the way it makes your body move. Sounds so good to me. We right here with you. When the record plays a melody, love fills up the room. Sounds so good to me. This one's for me and you. Girl, we came so far and beat out all the odds. They never thought we'd make it, but I knew it from the start. So let's celebrate, 'cause we got it good. A classic going down in history. Feels just like we won the lottery. Oh, so baby, put that glass down and turn the music up. Oh, baby, it's like these words was written just for the two of us. Yeah. Do you remember that day in September? Yeah. When we fell in love? This one's for me and you. So let the record play. I love the way it makes your body move. Your body move. Sounds so good to me. Good. Reminding you. Let the record play. Love fills up the room. Fills up the room. Sounds so good to me. This one's for me and you. This was for my baby. Let it play, let it play, let it play. This one's for me and you. Let it play, let it play, just for me and you, girl. Let it play, let it play, yeah. So baby, put that glass down and turn the music up. It's like these words was written just for the two of us. Do you remember that day in September? Baby, when we fell,
thank you, Warren.
When we call this one's for me and you. So let the record play. I love the way it makes your body move. Sounds so good to me. Remind me of you. When the record plays a melody, love fills up the room. Come. Sounds so good to me. This one's for me and you. Let it. Hey. We're gonna sit back down. Yes, we are. With a glass of wine. And
Boston, baby. Shout out to New Edition, but that's my era, baby. Oh man, y'all don't even understand, bruh. Like, it's so much to me, man, that we can make stuff fun. New Edition, baby. New Edition. So listen, I am getting ready to get off the feed. Let me see what else I can show y'all before we go. There's a book that y'all should get, even though I know I'm talking to the wrong people on my feed. This is a book called The State by State Race and Racism in the United States. Lists the Moor as the first documented enslaved person of African descent. So please stop letting these people call people black. Please stop letting people call people black, B. Stop it. Tell them to reach out to your brother Sabir and let's have a real sit-down conversation. Straight up. So let's teach about the oldest university in the world. And if you go to my website, sabirbay.com, you can get the books. This is the oldest university in the world. If you want to email me for the book, you can. It's by a sister named Fatima Fera. This is one of the books I put together. We could have a conversation on this one alone. The oldest university is not Timbuktu. It's the University of El Qarawin. Go to my website. You can get it. Let me show you a little bit more before we go. And this is another book. Well, let me show you this in Portugal. Moros. Not black, Moros. That's in Portugal also. Okay? Not black. I'm almost finished. Bear with me. And this is why Zoom classes will be coming, not YouTube.
Words sound a lot like Arabic. There are certain words in the Spanish language like ojalá, which when you say them, you think, wow, that sounds a lot like another language. Well, that's for a reason. They say that 8% of the Spanish language is actually directly derived from Arabic. And this is because of a period of nearly 800 years where Moorish people were in control of Spain. For that reason, a lot of Spanish that we hear nowadays is actually derived from Arabic. So here's a list of some of those words. Most every word in Spanish that starts with al, almohada, alfombra, albahaca, alcázar, all come from Arabic because the al preface actually means the. Other words in Spanish derived from Arabic include words like azúcar, aceite, algodón, café, azafrán, guitarra, limón, and of course, ojalá, which as we know in Spanish means I hope something happens, which comes from the Arabic word inshallah, which means God willing. So turns out if you speak Spanish, you actually speak a good amount of Arabic as well. And that's why linguistics is so interesting. Even a period of time that happened so long ago in places like Spain can affect the whole language even to this day. You ever wonder?
Hear what she said? This is what they do. They study all of this. But I'm going to show y'all a book that y'all should get. The book, it's called Cyclo-Arabic. Bear with me. Told you the 16th, what you call him, going to drill me, baby. I'm going to try not to give him everything. But there is a book that y'all should cop. It's a couple of books I'm going to show y'all. This is the book y'all should get. I do have it. It speaks about Cyclo-Arabic. So if you speak Italian, you can speak a little bit of Arabic. It's 577 pages. It's called, look at this. Library of what? What she just said? Linguistics. So it's 577 pages of this. Another book that you should get in your library is this book too. This book that you should have in your library. Okay. Now, it's not available, if y'all notice, not online. It's only in Spanish. It's called Africa versus America. Africa versus America. So this is my English translation of the book right here. If you want it, holla. I know. I told you I hold a lot of stuff back from people, B. It's not that I want to do it purposely, but I just want y'all to understand that I know the buyers on social media. Okay? So, bear with me. It's only in Spanish, but I do have the English translation of the book. So, y'all listen. I thank y'all for joining me. Don't go nowhere just yet. This is, I want to show you this too, sis, for the record. I'm glad I came across this. Let me show you this book right here. These volumes of these books when I was in the law library. You ever see those books before? Look, Fugitive Slaves, The Law, Constitution, Slavery.
But I could believe you if it's from the library.
This is from,
depending on what library.
This is a law library in Philadelphia. It's called Jenkins Law Library.
Every library don't. Yeah.
No, this is in Jenkins Law Library in Philly.
Yeah.
Jenkins. So
I look at libraries here, and I'm like, they're trash.
If you can find it may have it in your law library. I don't know if it do or don't. I don't know, but I give people enough ammunition to go, do what you got to do with the, I don't know, the oppressor, whatever y'all want to call them. But don't forget, y'all, February the 16th, my brother Phil Valentine is going to interview me. It's going to be kind of cool, but this is another document I got from Harvard. Speaks about the Moor. This is about 134 pages. I also speak about Moors. So I think I may be done, yo. I think I'm done. I went across my time. I only like to do an hour and a half, man. But god damn, this was kind of cool. So please do me a favor, share it out, share it out, share it out. And maybe I'll come back on later on. Peace. Go check the website out, y'all. Peace, peace.
I-M-A-M-C. Are you one too? You spell it out as each letter I said to you. I-M-A-M-C. Are you one too? That's the title of the project that I'm sending to you. It's a message to MCs that whatever you do, keep your skills tight. The future is dependent on you. Never spit for only money or what they handing to you. Spit for the people. Try to predict what your man gonna do. Get hungry on them. Look at rappers with a cannibal view. I roll with an animal crew and we battle the few. But these days I'm spitting in the party after it's through.
Look at those newspapers.
Kicking it in with a spectacular view. You ain't attacking the crew. In fact, we clapping at you. I wish they would so I can snap these rappers in two. I be rapping from the south up the Kalamazoo. Smacking rappers around like the tennis rackets they do. I be spitting what's legitimate, factual, actual, and true. Put the mic down for another sound I'm not gonna do. I was there in the beginning, I'll be there when it's through. I am a MC, are you one too?
I'm an MC, are y'all one?
I am a MC, are you one too? If you got a chance to spit it, what you gonna do? I'm too hot to handle, too hot for fans too. When I spit my MC like they say, we cram to understand you. I stay hot like the Super C, are you one too? If you got a chance to spit it, what you gonna do? I'm too hot to handle, too hot for fans too. When I spit my MC like they say, we cram to understand you. I stay hot like the Sudan do. Open your mind, I plan to. With real knowledge, nothing you can't do. Knowledge reigns supreme on these fakers, I trample. Show up at the spot while they mumble and ramble. Pull out the wax, burn these rappers down like a candle. Watching them scramble, this is just a little example. The street teacher type, at the peak of hype, the leader type, the street preacher type.
Share it out, y'all, share it out.
Type, truth seeker type, deeper type, seeking freedom type, the eager type, KRS-One, that's what he is like. Making sure the family eating right while we seeking light. Real skill when I squeeze the mic, you're gonna see tonight. 146 in Broadway, that's the throwback. Broadway RT 86, that's where the show's at. Jump on the mic with no skill, you get your nose cracked. Me, I was drilling them, killing them, man, you know that. All across 110th Street, Bobby Womack. Young and saying, that's the OG, that's that old cat. That's the teacher speaking that new rap and old rap. I'm giving you your heritage back, young and
hold that.
I am a MC. Are you one too? I like the sound of it. Only a few heads ever come around this shit. No getting around this shit, I'm pounding it. When I add rock, I get so beastie, boy. I start growling spit. You drowning in it. My flow is like the OG Kush. You loving every ounce that you get. I make